Bang, we in this thing. Back at it. Season 2. It's official, y'all. To all the people out there that follow the No Invite podcast, y'all should already know. We've been at it for a whole year now. And, this is the beginning of season 2. I got a special guest for y'all. A Area Legend, someone that continues to keep pushing and pulling and doing what he do. A certified fisherman, right?
Yes, sir, baby. Get the fishing pole, baby.
That's right.
Go to the water, man. We go find our food, man.
Yeah,
we gotta feed the families, right?
Yes, sir. We got Area Legend Lil Ric in the building. What's poppin', bro?
You know, man.
How you doing, man? How's everything? How's life?
Living, man. It's all beautiful, man. You know how that shit go, man. We here, we doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotta enjoy the moment, you know what I'm saying? Gotta be grateful for those people out there. For them people out there that's ungrateful, you know what I'm saying? Gotta be the reminder, you know what I'm saying, to be grateful for what you got.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
Great that you said that, because there's definitely a lot of people out there really ungrateful and
man.
don't even understand like the basics of just being appreciative, man.
Man.
It's terrible to know there's just people like that, they, act like things just belong to them, you know what I'm saying, and they don't have to really do what they need to do necessarily.
They want it all handed to them.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's just crazy how the game is these days.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's the cool part. Like, we're gonna get to it. They're gonna find out what a certified fisherman does, though. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna get that talk. This the pod talk. No Invite season 2. This is called the level up the season, because we going in. You know what I mean? The first season, season 1. We was all about the relaunch because we had to rebrand our whole podcast. We were doing it, we were coming to new. We had to shake some old ties in order to get into these bigger circles, you know what I'm saying? And it was all amicable or whatever you say, but it was all love, But we here now, we leveling up on season 2. You know what I'm saying?
Eat stuff and you shit out the shit, and that's how it is. That's what life is too. You feel me? As you grow, and like I said, you get healthy, you gain some weight, you earn some things, and like you said, man.
Level up.
That's what it is, man. People just have to want to grow.
Yeah.
I see that. If people don't want to grow, you know what I'm saying, they ain't going to do shit. They going to complain and just be sitting idle still somewhere. So
and that's what we talk about all the time. We talk about that all the time in this podcast because we all about pushing forward. We don't be here on our negative and our feelings. We trying to push ourselves forward in this music and business and trying to get there somehow, some way. So, we try to leave the negativity out there, you know what I'm saying? But we keep it real on the podcast, though. That's the best thing about it, though. This is a platform for the streets, for the people, and anybody could come on here at any time and say what they got to say as long as they're saying the right things. As far as, there's some fake shit and some real shit. You gotta be real, you know what I mean?
I like that. Even like fake shit and all and real shit, no matter what, like I believe that if we condition people to whoever come around you, because you ain't going to touch everybody, whoever come in your space, man, and you push the honest, brutally honest shit to people, the truth of whatever, man, you got to do that to people so it can translate when they go other places, because people allow sucker shit to happen and don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then it just grows and grows and grows.
Yeah. Or someone don't say nothing to them when they see him doing some sucker shit.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
And it keeps going like you said.
I remember a time me coming up and shit, just getting this shit, what I'm saying? I'm seeing weird ass shit going on. I'm calling niggas out. Not even calling out, just saying something about shit on the spot, niggas, you know what I'm saying? And as I'm doing that, it's years turning, motherfuckers like I'm tripping and shit. I'd rather be a tripping nigga then, because I just won't allow that weird ass shit to come in my space, because it's wrong. You know what I'm saying? And niggas
you gotta have morals,
that shit.
You gotta have your morals, man. You gotta have some boundaries, you know what I'm saying?
Radio play. Y'all gonna show your ass cheeks on radio, bro? If I ain't fuck a radio, it's like how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? If they want you, your shit good, they gonna come get that shit. No matter what the streets talk, they gonna come get it. If they don't come get it, but you eating regardless. Like a lot of people don't need radio. You know what I'm saying? But they was doing certain shit to that. Actually, I think it was fame. Motherfucker go fame.
That's all it
More
is.
Than anything.
We live in the age of attention right now. Look at Instagram, Facebook,
super
and
major
everything.
Attention. Bro.
That's all people want. That's the new money right now. You know what I mean? And it's crazy because they really be broke. You be broke spiritually, you be broke financially, you trying to look for that shit.
A lot of broke people are happier than people with money, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And it's just a weird combination.
It's your state of mind, really.
Yeah, you feel me?
Like, if you thirst attention, you know what I'm saying, you thirst the wrong things, that's going to just show up in your life, you know what I mean? It's going to reflect on how you are and how you move, When you got a pure heart, or you just speaking from the chest, the real how you feel, it's like it's different, it hits different for people.
It feels good too.
Yeah.
You feel me?
It's like venting.
It's like, man, you gonna take that shit. I mean, who cares about how a motherfucker feel? It was honest. I did some shit and saw some people years later, man. They be like, boy, remember that shit? Yeah, I mean, shit, that let me know that even then, whatever what he was doing, it was right in
Yeah.
the movement. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't know that then, but it was just a nigga being himself.
It just
But
felt
people would
right.
just
You knew you were doing the right
it's
thing from your soul.
And still learning and growing and bumping heads and shit too. But
Yeah.
a nigga want to learn, want to be better all the time, every day. Like, you know what I'm saying? From my first album, all the way up. Like, people, I tell people, they be like, boy, you give us that shit. I'm like, man, y'all don't even have shit. Man, I couldn't wait to get that shit done. I'm breathing something else.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm going more and more. I'm learning more things, and I'm doing more things. And people used to want me to be on some like my wicked street shit. I'm like, man, y'all crazy. You see, I was at the parking lot.
Yeah.
We doing that shit. You seen where I was at?
Yeah.
Nigga, do you see me there like that? No, you don't. You elevate.
You gotta give you what I am now. Like we're growing as people. You know.
Joe, you know, you're still the same person, but like shit, we grow, we do things different. You want to be like that. You know what I'm saying? Niggas got kids and shit. It's like if you don't want to change or adjust or whatever you want to call it for your kids and shit, and see them later on, you a stupid motherfucker, bro.
Yeah.
You niggas still be trying to impress shit, but this real shit and all that. Get the fuck out of here, man.
I
You
feel
know
like
what
if a
I'm
motherfucker don't give a fuck about his kids, he don't give a fuck about nothing.
Dang,
I can't, you know what I mean?
The
It's
thing
like,
do though, some people so ignorant to certain shit, they do give a fuck about them, right? But they don't know how to manage their shit the right way.
Yeah,
Like,
in order to put them first.
They be like some hood and some block shit, be like, yo, bro, what's more important to you though?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What
You still
really
love the
means the
shit, but
most.
what's more important to you?
Yeah.
You dedicate your time and your shit, your all in the neighborhood. When you there, you ain't got nothing. You ain't got all you got is the neighborhood. When you start having family and shit, but you got to think different.
Yeah.
If you don't, you're gonna die in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be over your family, and people gonna be just you know what I'm saying? You gotta want to elevate and grow.
You gotta
You know
push
what I'm
your
saying?
generation forward. You can't leave them stuck where you was
For real,
at.
you
know what
gotta
I'm saying?
show them. You got like.
If we started, if I grew up poor, my thing, I'm trying to die rich. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to die rich and own something to give to my son. You know what I mean?
That too is just having something like shit to be able for the family and the kids under you to be able to prosper when you do go. You know what I'm saying?
Have options.
Yeah,
You
you know what I'm saying?
like
That's the thing. You can't nigga don't want to go out feeling like, damn man, what's going to happen with my son and my daughter and shit. That's to me that's hell.
Yeah.
If you go to you down and say you ain't shit at your kids, it's like damn daughter, man, you gonna be tripping like a motherfucker.
That's sad, bro.
That state of mind gonna go into your spirit and you gonna be fucking up in spirit somewhere tripping.
Haunting a motherfucker
You know what I'm
somewhere,
saying?
you know what I'm saying?
You know, just like take care of your family, man. You know what I'm saying? Your kids for sure. That's what it's all about. Like, you know what I'm saying?
If you gotta fight for them, you the first ones. You gotta be the ones that for them.
They wasn't asked to be here like we wasn't. We didn't say, man, I want to be born this day.
Just give me,
You know
you
what I'm
know what I
saying?
mean? Just hold me down. Okay, so look, a lot of my viewers, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna have to give them a crash course on who you are, bro, so they could understand just exactly who you are, what you've been through, you know what I mean, where you from and everything, you know what I'm saying? And I know it's deep. We ain't got enough tape. We ain't got enough tape.
We're still on the journey.
Yeah. So we ain't got enough tape, but we gonna catch them and get them up to speed on everything, and we're gonna talk about you. So how'd you get started in the music business?
So, you know, it's like 93, 94, you know what I'm saying? No Limit Records, all this shit, you know what I'm saying? Bounce to P and all
No
of
Limit
that.
for y'all, in case y'all didn't hear that correctly.
You know, just moving around with bro a little bit, learning the game. But you know what I'm saying, did West Coast Bad Boys and Deep in the Game, my album and everything, and just kept pushing from there, you know what I'm saying? 94, 93, 94.
When did you really feel like you could rap? Was that the first time working with him going into the studio, or had you hit studios before
I had
that?
hit studios before, but it was kind of like, you know, it was little shit, you know. Everybody had the little keyboard, you know, making shit.
Yeah.
Mom had a nigga on the piano lessons and some old shit, you know what I mean? So, you know, I think everybody might have some music in them, right?
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? But, you know, we start fucking with bruh and shit, you know what I'm saying? And just like I said, I moved from my neighborhood. Mom's kind of thought we got up out of there. When you grow up, you see how small shit is.
Yeah.
It was just, you know.
How was it like that growing up, huh? You know, back then?
Shit, man, you know. That's when the crack era was starting, really. So I kind of got hit in that. I got into that shit, stealing cars at 12 and shit, driving a stolen car to junior high school like it was mine. I was thinking about that shit the other day, man. I was driving a stolen car to Portland Junior High like it was mine. Like you were just parking that motherfucker. But that was some crazy shit. But you know, I'm just thinking how the head was. But you know, come up in that era with all that old shit and just like dope game, and then growing and selling rocks. Mom sending me to Atlanta when I'm 13 to get away. She found me with like $2,000 in rocks and shit. So I don't know how she even knew I had it, but she come in the house and she just. I'm like, it's instantly though.
Yeah.
She had no clue, but I guess it was written on my face. So she was like, hell no. She tried to, you know, she sent me to Atlanta for a minute. I'm 13, get out there. some other shit going on out there with family and shit. And, you know, it's kind of like trying to blame me, kind of, but it wasn't like that. I'm like, I gotta get back to the house, get back home, back to the rich, and that's when it all really started and shit.
That's when you tapped in with Master P and all that.
Not yet, I was sports and shit. I was doing all sports, so I was really into sports and shit. Football, baseball, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But after high school, I graduated with no honors.
No honors.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel it.
Well, what's in my life on a song called Life? They called Life I Lead. You know what I'm saying? Fucking fucked up in school a little bit and all that, but sports, that was it really. The year that I was, did everything I was supposed to do to get back to school. My senior year, working hard, the cream of the crop shit. Everything cream of the crop. So I had cream of the crop year coming up, senior year. Go to school, I'm working out all summer, going crazy. Me and my partner Brainy, we going crazy all summer. We finna tear this shit up next year.
Yeah.
Man, we get to the fucking school, we like, what's up? The fucking principal like, man, no, y'all ain't eligible to play. Like, hold on, what you mean? That was like a professional player losing his career.
Yeah, because that's all you dedicated your whole time to.
It was serious, and that's the first time I started smoking weed when that happened. So that's what made me think about how the people were getting on drugs after their careers and shit. We rolled up like 14 joints and just smoked them. Like, I never smoked weed a day in my life, but that fucked me up because that's when we seen the vision. That we was set. Boom, it's right there.
And to have it all, and to have them take it away, it's just, like, man,
with no idea of it. Say, all y'all gotta do is this. Man, that's nothing. We doing it because it wasn't like we was dumb.
Yeah,
we was just fucking up because we could fuck up. Stupid shit. You know what I mean? But that was a life lesson though. You know what I'm saying? A serious one. So, and that's something I wouldn't allow my son, which is like he's 26 now, to do any of those things that I stumbled and fumbled up on. You know what I'm saying? Because of not knowing certain things and just taking advantage of things. And you know what I'm saying? But who knew? However, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter. I know now.
And it's a life lesson. If you could pass it off to him, and let him know so he don't have to go through the same shit you went through. Will not. Exactly.
It's mandatory. You feel me? That's what it's about. Even though I was going through shit and I was still young and done with my son and shit, but I was still learning, wanting to grow. I know that what my father didn't do for me, like, it's kind of common sense. Yeah. This is simple, but this dude finna get that. Yeah. Period. You know what I'm saying? Even though I went to the penitentiary and all that little shit, was in jail and still stupid with shit, but I made sure that dude didn't have nothing to do with nothing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And he's a cool little dude out there, you know what I'm saying, doing his thing, you know what I'm saying? But he ain't got nothing I went through that nobody in my family, none of my bloodline was gonna be going through anything I went through, or even living like I lived in the ghetto and all that shit.
That lets y'all know right there what kind of person you're dealing with when you're talking about Lil Ric. You know what I'm saying? He handles his business, you know what I mean? And it ain't just professional, it's also at home. Home is where it's at. Home is where you should be handling your business, you know what I'm saying?
My dude, so if you got father and shit, you know what I'm saying, somebody who's putting it in you, you know what I'm saying? You gotta give love and appreciate that. If you don't do it now, you gotta think about it. Like I said, I know mom's a soldier.
For sure.
For being able to, you know what I'm saying, put certain shit in nigga by herself, you know what I'm saying, and I'm just like, just getting it though, and still doing my boy shit to going, but she did her thing, you know what I'm saying, you gotta respect that shit, man. You gotta respect
that, and that you gotta honor that, you know what I mean, by and we do that. When you got good parents, they put the right stuff in you. We might make mistakes, but our morals and our character and the kind of person we are is that's how we pay them back. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. And how they put it in you.
You know?
You know what I'm saying? Because it depends on how you get the information.
Exactly.
Cause some cousins and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, we all grew up, but my mom didn't do certain things, but I wasn't doing that shit though. Because it was scrappy as fuck. But I could see that, like I said, as you grow, you see things. So you pay attention to things more in detail because you can see it clearly with more knowledge. And I could see what happened, what was going on, you know what I'm saying, more so. And understand, okay, boom, mom's is a beast. She said you gotta give her everything because she's still young too, but she still was figuring out how to do hers, and it was better than, some average people, you know what I'm saying? So she did it, and she did it alone. And we come from Chicago first, though. Yeah. So we out here, you know what I'm saying? And mom's handling that shit alone with her. I grew up and started
from out here, that's already a challenge in itself, you know what I mean? Not being native to at the time, you know what I mean? To the spot.
It was some shit, man. You know what I'm saying? But I love that shit because when we landed, that's why I stayed. And moved and was loyal to that shit all the way up still too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit became brothers and shit. We like, you know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers took us in and just like a village. The village raised a family. All my partners and shit, we was all kids then. You know what I'm saying? We grew up and that shit became what it was.
That's the neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? Man. Yeah, that's the neighborhood.
It's a beautiful thing, man. Like, it's really a beautiful thing. Even though the crack era did some damage to some shit, but it also brought a lot of beauty to the world actually.
Yeah.
His hip hop shit is overly created through that crack era. You know what I'm saying? And all that old shit.
Definitely.
It's you know. It was a different time frame. The air was different. The grass was greener. It was smelling good out there. You know what I'm saying?
Not a care really in the world, really. We just,
you know what I'm saying?
Kids running around doing what we do.
You know, I get older folks probably had their issues because, of course, shit was changing still with them. But them was some good years, like, you know what I'm saying? Like the Michael Jackson era years, bro. You know what I mean?
So what were your influences as far as music-wise? You know, like when, you know, I'm sure you listened to rap and shit before you actually start rapping. So it was like the music that you listened to, that you gravitated to.
Man, I had the box. I had the
box?
big box. My mom's got me that for one birthday or Christmas or something. Feel good. I can smell it right now. But Lottie Dottie. NWA Ice Cube was my dude because of that voice and how you saying Easy. He was a beast too. I was fucking with that. Tough. You know what I'm saying? I think that was like heavy rotation. Slick Rick. Then who else I could think? Run DMC. You know what I'm saying? LL Kane. Rakim. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm had them shit like really. I'm looking at it right now. Nigga had them in the box,
tapes,
nigga.
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
tapes and shit.
You had to push the button to record on the radio and shit.
Yeah.
But then that was heavy rotation all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? It's going walking to the practice and shit. That's what we listening to in the head. You know what I'm saying? It's going crazy. I remember that shit. But then you know what I'm saying? And who knew? It was breakdancing and everything. You know what I'm saying? Nigga had the T.I. sweatsuit, did Dora sweatsuits.
Yeah.
And, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All that fat laces.
Yeah, it's crazy how a lot of that fashion is out now, though. Like, everybody fucking with it now. They remixing that and bringing it back.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Check this out. We're going to take a quick break, though. We're going to take a little quick break. You know, it's the No Invite Podcast. Back like we always been in this motherfucking No Invites Podcast Season 2, the Level Up. Special guest in the building.
Up, baby.
How you doing, bro?
Man, it's all love, man.
Man, you've been working, bro. You've been working since I've heard of you. You've been working, and I listened to the first album on No Limit. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? You know, that was our shit back in the day, man. For real.
That's
so
some shit, man. That's
you got some stuff going on right now though with the documentary for No Limit just dropped.
Man, that's some
you were
shit
featured in it. You know what I mean? You got to get on there and
some shit came. Dude, I was, you know, it's kind of kind of surprising a little bit, but not really. But it was, but not really, because you know what I'm saying. I always kind of on the back of my head was like, because it was just too much shit happening from day one. You could just see it, like shit. Nobody else could see it, but King George seen it. I know I seen it for sure. P, of course, you know what I'm saying, and a few people who's around, they seen this already. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, because like I said, this was what the whole drive was. Like it was like I said, you know what I'm saying. I know when we locked in, man, and really got in tune with that shit, man. It was like we didn't talk no more. It was just like we was nothing else to say. It was just like that. You know what I'm saying? That's where it ended up. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, man, it's like I said, it's a beautiful thing, and I know that with me, the situation with us, well, I didn't leave and go to New Orleans at the time. It was, you know what I'm saying? It was just something that was supposed to happen with me. You're saying to stay back and do what I need to do for whatever I need to do around here. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because
that's what you was meant for.
Success is what it is. Like if he's successful, like I said, I know every time I seen that, I feel great because I'm like, shit, that's me all day.
You was part of it, yeah. You was
all
part
day.
Of it,
I ain't got to have the money. I got the love. I got this and here, and you can't take that. You know what I'm saying? And
okay, so let's start from the beginning though. When did you meet P, and how did you get your deal with him as far as getting on No Limit?
Well, see, man, it wasn't even like a deal. Like it was fruitful as it was becoming, and like he had the record store, but he didn't have the music, the rap business yet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like I said before that, I was just going to buy like CD, not even CD. I'm tripping. Tapes and shit, and you know, renting VCRs and shit from me, all that shit. And like I said, we just went, you know, niggas New Orleans shit. We just every day you start going over there. And shit, we just talking and shit. Like, shit, they just crazy how it happened. And we start talking, and he was like, man, what you do with something? I'm like, I do everything. This shit I always say, you gotta do everything. He was like,
you need me to do,
you know what I'm saying? Like, and we just went from there and just got to doing hella shit. But that shit just went like, you know, I don't know, it was crazy. Cause like I said, he just started fucking with a nigga. I'm always been a kid. And a dude to see people, man, where this motherfucker from? Man, I'm trying to see what's up. I'm always networking. Yeah. I believe it's, you know what I'm saying? If y'all know something, I want to learn that shit. It might be I didn't think about plug back then, but just, man, you just never know. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Why not be a cool person instead of a shit fool motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And, you know, like shit. And then all OGs always kind of used to gravitated toward me because I was hustling. I was used to hustle hard. I used to go do it. You know what I'm saying? I had help people. I was just moving around. Even with my folks, I was like moving, just going to do shit like in sports.
So
we'd go.
P already seen basically the hustle in you then when you guys
Kind of,
met,
so
like,
I guess so. You know what I'm saying? Because he was way older, not even way older, but older than I thought he was. You know what I'm saying? And you know, he had already, like I said, he had already seen some shit. So he, you know what I'm saying? That made me understand his movement at the time. Now, years later, because I was like, this nigga moving, boy. What's that? You know what I'm saying? This nigga young. I'm like, but he like I said, I'm kind of proud of it because I seen it. And the nigga just grinding hard, he going and he sacrificing the hell of shit. But like I said, I also admired that. I'm like, man, this shit.
You learned a lot from him.
Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? And the motherfucker come, I'm like, why this nigga come from out here? What made him come here though? You know what I'm saying? And he repping Richmond hard than a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Hats and shit. I'm like, man, I'm diehard Richmond nigga though, right?
Yeah.
You know, I don't even work it like that because it's Manny. But he out there rocking it hard for, you know what I'm saying, for the city and shit.
He was going hard
you know
back
what I mean?
then, bro.
Like really, he really was putting it down, man. You know what I'm saying? And really, he loved that shit. And I see where he coming from with it though. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause all that shit, now I can see all that shit going through back home. So as he moving through, you know what I'm saying? He's picking up love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's showing love and picking up love. You know what I'm saying? And
definitely.
you know, she's giving whoever he fuck with during that run, he was just fucking with you tough. You know what I'm saying?
Fucked with him basically like on some shit. He fucked with you.
Man, we was like shit, yo. He seen some shit. He seen some shit that I didn't know all the way. But as we moving, I'm just like I said, I'm still representing my city, my neighborhood. 'Cause I'm like, nigga, I'm just that Richmond shit, 100%.
Yeah.
Nigga, we gotta make, nigga, we gonna make a name for this shit. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause we going state to state, and we doing it. We do it feet on car. We going to get it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm seeing that. You go there, make your name, come back. It's a check. That was going on, type of shit. So you know, as I'm seeing that, like I said, dude was the first nigga to take me out of town. Really from the street shit, like I'm like, oh, okay, this shit is from there. I said, this is a lot of shit a motherfucker opened my eyes to. From that, I took that game and just started doing hella shit across the country because I seen how the people react. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, on all levels of it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it was like I said, dude just came through and gave a nigga opportunity, but we was fucking around and you know, I was like, what's up? What's happening? I was giving him some of my game as a youngster too though, because you know what I'm saying? I come from some shit.
You come from a spot too,
that shit wasn't no joke, and you gotta be cut from some serious cloth. Especially at that time, man, our neighborhood, man, was like, man, bro, it was crazy. The whole city was a fool though, but it was like our neighborhood had some shit going on, and we had some smart shit going on. It was a lot of shit, and I was proud of from my neighborhood that I wanted to make sure people understood. If I could get a, y'all gotta get this.
Yeah, you use out there planting the flag like this is possible.
But I've been a straight soldier for the city in my neighborhood. When I should go places, I'm like, Richmond straight up. They like Oakland, no. Richmond. I had to go over every day. San Francisco. Let me show you. It's in the middle of all of that. But it's this city right here.
Yeah,
and
you know
what I'm saying?
The music, bro. Because I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like listening to growing up, listening to the thing to the music from the Bay. It was you and P really that was really out there at the time that we knew of, and then a lot more artists were out there too. But those like the first one. I know there was more artists, but those were the first ones. I feel like you guys were the first ones that really hit on a large level, like a larger scale. You
know, that's interesting because, like I said, with P, the thing was what I learned too is that everybody worried about here, the Bay Area, independent, all that shit, and a lot of people get stuck here with that, but they don't see further. Like I said, the dude, we grind here, Dallas, Houston, all them states, just going through it, hitting them just like each one. Like, Richmond was everywhere to us. Yeah. Like, pretty much. Every city we go to, we just look at it like Richmond. Yeah. It's nothing.
It's a hood in every city.
Man, I didn't think that. I thought the city was the grittiest and the illest. Yeah, boy, I changed my whole perspective. Yeah. Shut your ass up, dude. You get your ass knocked off out here somewhere.
And you start seeing things on a different scale, like
man,
a bigger
woke
scale.
My game up. Like, I had to humble down on some shit because I would have got my head knocked off playing with this shit out there, you know what I'm saying? Not realizing that it's killers everywhere. Yeah. That's young stupid nigga shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Ignorant to the game, man. Yeah. Nigga woke my game up. For real. Gotta appreciate that. Like,
so when did you find out that we're gonna do a documentary about the No Limit and on for BT and everything? Like, you know, because that's big. Like,
well, with the BT thing, that wasn't put on the table early. You know what I'm saying? It was a year to the day when it came out or some shit. I remember getting a little call out the blue, same type of shit like interviewers now and shit. Dude was like, dude want to tap in with you? He like hit me up. I'm like, what's up? He asked a couple questions. Oh man, you need to come to LA. Shit, give me to LA. Nigga, I drive there really because whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at everything like, okay, this is a fucking 20-something years later, whatever, man. I said, that nigga a fool. That's all. The first thing I said, I said, that nigga P a fool.
Yeah.
The first thing I said, right?
Yeah.
Because I went straight back 20-something years later.
Yeah.
This nigga is a beast because.
And he's being thorough because he's really telling the real history
He's a
of
beast.
it.
And you like I said, people always say, it's everything, that ain't everything, and that ain't everything, man. But listen, y'all want a nigga to tell y'all 20 fucking years of some shit in one day?
Yeah.
Come on, y'all, be for real.
They
You would not want to tell me that he
stuff,
took a shit at McDonald's on Thursday?
Yeah.
Come on, man. People be sick, man.
I remember when Pete, you know what I'm saying, smoked.
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. People,
Yeah.
no matter what you do, people gonna always want something. You know what I'm saying? Like females, man. They always, you give them that, your girl. You get what she wants, she still gonna want some more shit, man.
Else. She gonna want something else now.
Now, crying about that
gotta be
shit.
different now. It can't be the same shit.
Bro, I'm telling you, man. To success and what I was doing up to today, man. Give them a little bit. They fuck with you. That they like what they hear. Boom.
It's like
you know
the dope game. It's like the dope game. You know, they come through. They make ain't spend with you before.
Bro, I swear on everything.
Bang, back in the day.
Give them a sample. You got some new work.
Come back and fuck with me. I'll be here tomorrow if you like this shit.
Bro, on everything. So that shit worked and everything. Took that game and mixed them and like I said, figured out my own little way to get to people and. You know what I'm saying? Shit that, like I said, it would work. You know what I'm saying? So they can't be mad.
You can't be mad, bro. You can't be mad at walking away with from any situation when you learn something.
Solid. With solid, though. With respect. With no, you know what I'm saying? What other niggas wasn't doing. I see it. And I seen that too. I'm like, damn. Why is everybody mad? Yeah. I get it now. I get it.
Now it all makes sense to you, kind of, right?
I get it. It's like, man, what the fuck, man? But don't get over. Why y'all think? Have y'all ever heard me say something bad about this dude? Ever? Yeah. And don't y'all think I keep saying anything about him?
And that's what I wanted to make sure. It's like when I seen the documentary, you didn't get a lot of time, but also when he was explaining about the Bay Area artists, I also wanted to make sure that the people know that he wasn't talking about you.
Absolutely not.
He wasn't talking about you. He was talking about who the other guys.
He went through a couple.
About you. You guys are still on a good note.
We was good, bro. You know what I'm saying? He was talking about all them TRUs that went through. You know what I'm saying? I guess. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I was cool with some dudes on the shit, but I still. Like I said, it was different with us, bro. We was rocking, like you saying. It was fully invested. I was solo artist, so I wasn't no group, nothing. I wasn't part of TRU or none of that shit. It was just Lil Ric and whatever the fuck I was doing. And bro was like with that. He actually was like, baby, what's up? I'm shit. I wasn't thinking about that shit. Like been doing an album, but shit, that nigga like, what's up? Like, what's up? Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? That shit, like I said, the journey was good, man. It taught me a lot. It gave me a lot of game on how to produce music too. I ran into some good producers and learned a lot, man. This one dude, Nate Fox, who did my Deep in the Game, and he had music. Benny was the rawest motherfucker I've ever seen do beats. And his beats made me feel fucking great type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he did Rivalry, real Ride With Me. This dude had some shit, boy. Them shits made me feel good when I heard them shits. I'm listening to them.
Ain't like getting with the right producer though. You know what I'm saying?
He was a fucking weirdo. This the only thing I know about.
Most producers
I was just gonna say
disrespect,
that.
But you
no,
know.
it ain't. It was like, boy, dude, you don't gotta be so fucking weird. But he was in his own protective world of what he was trying to do, and I get it because of how he made beats, bro. Yeah. I'm telling you, this nigga made beats like it was like the dude. It was fucking amazingly awesome, and how they come out. And I'm good. How they come out because, like I said, I'm watching him. I'm watching him make my beats. You know what I'm saying? And some shit that he had, and it was like, and I'm picking them as we going. I'm like. Because they made me feel exactly what I wanted to feel. You know what I'm saying? But he was raw as fuck, but he was different in his own little world and everything. And it was like, he was so fucking funny, man. We was like, man, we almost wasn't finna give nigga no credit. That's how I pissed off, you know what I'm saying? But nigga raw, he deserved credit. P didn't, I think, one time. And dude sued him. I think dude got a few million out of him. P should have really gave that nigga that. He deserved it. Yeah. He did the whole, they was trying to kill me. Yeah. He did that.
He did that?
Yeah, the dude.
You know what? Because I tripped off that because I used to look.
That dude was raw, bro. Nate fucking Fox, man. Fucking
I used to
weird
look for
nigga.
that song, and it was never out anywhere, and it was like off of all the.
Because he had all he
had an issue, obviously.
He had Nate Fox had his man. He had every detail to the beat. That's how he won the court case. Yeah. He brought that shit. This is that sound, that sound, that sound.
Yeah. I had to put it on. That's a classic right there, but like,
man,
trying to kill me. That shit.
That dude was fucking raw, man.
Yeah.
And
So that's what you talking about. Shout out Nate. What's his name again?
Nate Fox, fucking weird ass, man. I still get some bitch from me because he raw as fuck. But he knew, bro. It was like, man, fuck you, man. But he was raw.
On his own page.
You gotta respect him. You gotta respect him, man. And like I said, that nigga made my rivalry beat. I mean, music beats to me. That was shit. Yeah. I'm like, dude, man, I love this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Man, it was like, man, this nigga's a piece of shit, man. But he wasn't no street dude. You know what I'm saying? But seriously, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, if you watch, that's the record industry though, right? It's like you're gonna come across people all types.
You gotta learn how to deal with people. Like now with people, I know how to deal with it, man. Leave them dudes alone, man. Because youngsters going somewhere and be looking at the dude like I was looking at him. Yeah. Fucking dude, man. No socks and jeans like coming.
Yeah,
with the shoes on.
Like, you okay, bro? Like
different shit. It wasn't nigga shit. It was him shit. But the music spoke. He was man. I promise you. I promise you, bro. I'll slap the shit out somebody about that nigga beat, boy. He had him, bro. Prick, you want me to fight about them beats, nigga? I promise you, bro.
I did not know that. I always wondered that.
That made me.
I literally, like I said, I listened to the fucking. I watched the documentary, and it really put me back in that hype. I went and downloaded hella old school stuff from that era, especially like, cause that's the era, bro. I don't give a fuck. That's the best era.
No, listen, that whole era. You gotta think even before P got on, we got RBL,
that's
you
what
got
I'm saying.
niggas out here hitting gold. Fuck thing in the Bay, man. These niggas don't know how to take advantage of shit. Niggas just like look at it and it's like it's nothing. Niggas from the Bay just be like, nigga, that shit ain't nothing, bro. Fuck out. That's the thing. Niggas certain 40s was a smart motherfucker always. You got different niggas who sitting back cake the fuck up. Yeah. But a lot of niggas who just out there that you really like this shit, man, niggas just ain't give a fuck about that shit, man. They right back to the shit, it's careless with shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's nothing we gotta teach motherfuckers. The next wave, man.
I feel like the Bay does have a lack of education when it comes to like the music business, like because we're so used to, like we said, just going. I know where to go to get it pressed. I know where to get mixed master, and I'm doing all my shit on my own.
Just drop it. That's where they stop at on certain things. Like shit, and that's what I always wanted to make sure when I did do anything, I just wanted to put it out a different way, just to kind of the same way I do it. Just to show more care about how it's gonna become. I don't give a fuck if it go just right to Berkeley or whatever the fuck it is. It's gonna come out with this. It's gonna be the same. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how I came in the game, and it gotta be that professional from top to bottom. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? From the sound all the way up. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Look at this and listen to that. That's cool. You see the difference? Yeah. You're gonna see the difference. You know what I'm saying? No matter what.
Man, I couldn't agree more. I couldn't agree more with that. That's basically what I've been on. I've been trying to do the same thing, man. I want it to be like that. So now that we talked about that and shit, bro, I also heard that you got something going on with Dope Era, because I know right now you ain't stopped working. For anybody that want to know, the work ain't done. You've been consistent. You've been working, and
work's never done, no matter what.
No, the work ain't never done.
Even when sitting down thinking about work, it's never done. But
you know what I mean, real talk. So what you got going on right now with Dope Era?
Well, right now, I'm back on the music hype now. See, I put the apparel and accessories on hold for a minute. Not even on hold. I just letting that do what it do on its own right now. But everything is into the music I got going and coming right now. You know what I'm saying? So that's main focus. Like I said, when I get involved in something, anything, I gotta focus the energy into that. Yeah. Especially I ain't got the No Limit bag, so I gotta make sure one goes where it needs, fully invested in each situation, and it gets its proper due. You know what I'm saying? Before they can move on. So this is the music really right now, but we got the Yee shit and the Dope Era collabo. It ain't even collabo, just a love thing.
Right? With your bro D-Ski, right?
Yeah, we just did a joint. Well, he did it. He got a joint. I jumped on that thing like this. He did that with I forgot dude's name though. The producer cat he fucks with. You know what I'm saying? Got a little few things going on out there. You know, bro, got his little thing going on. You know, we trying to get him situated and a staple.
I seen the video with y'all too right now. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was dope as fuck.
Yeah, we like it. You know what I'm saying? The thing I see is that we have to be consistent with things. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's like when people see things, they have a certain look that they're already looking for. Mm-hmm. But once again, the people like our thing, but we got to do more, and I see that. Yeah. My thing also is I don't give people hella. Mm-hmm. I don't oversaturate them because people, especially right now, motherfuckers have patience is like this.
Yeah. Attention span hella short.
For sure. So you give them a 16, 17 joint, but they ain't even gonna get through all of them before they going to do something else. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Before they going to eat a popsicle or something, they don't put full attention right now. So like what I'm doing. It's
definitely the single era right now, though. Yeah. You could say that, right? Like back in the day, you could just drop a single and be like, and just work the shit out of that.
See, and that's kind of like where I'm at with it right now, though.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
that's
I'm
the
just
best
dropping
shit right
the
now.
joint probably every month or something because I see I'm managing the time looking at it. It's kind of like 3 weeks you got maybe. Month, maybe if you kind of right popping, they fucking with you. Your name, everybody, every city, month and a half.
Yeah.
After that, it's somebody else new because there's millions of motherfuckers they getting to now. All on the shit. It's like a gazillion songs come on your phone or some shit. So once you gonna hear something.
And
You know what I'm saying? You gonna hear something else, bro. You know what I'm saying? And if you ain't, you know what I'm saying? But people oversaturate themselves with shit, then they become, I don't want to hear that shit no more. So
yeah, because
you know
you
what I'm
want to
saying?
scroll by, and once even when they spam the post or something, it's like, man, you seen
too
it
much.
already. You seen
Yeah,
it
you know
already.
what I'm
I
saying?
seen it already. Okay, I get it. You feel me? And then it could be like an important message in it, but you won't be able to get your message across because you spam the fuck out of them.
Right.
I try not to do that too. I agree with that.
It's a way to
100%.
manage shit. Like I said, though, I'm just
Staying
bits and
consistent
pieces.
without oversaturating. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? Just enough, like, you know what I'm saying? And then, man, y'all can have that shit. I'm on over here.
Hit them with a dose of it, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell
That's
yeah.
how I always been, though.
Man, shout out to you, man. I appreciate you coming on the No Invite podcast. You got the first guest on season 2. We've been doing it for a year. Out of 52 weeks, we got 44 episodes. So that means some of them times I might have been high, some of them times I might have been drunk, but the work always got done. You feel me? We appreciate you coming on thing, man. Shout out anybody, any shout outs, anything you want to say before we out of here? How can they find you, really?
IG at Lil Ric _ Ye Urban Apparel.
Urban Apparel.
Under apparel, then the underscore thing again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm still like a dinosaur, kind of just getting in that shit, man.
Yeah.
You know, Facebook, all the shit. Just Lil Ric, Richmond, California. That's what I started doing now.
Tap in.
Lil Ric, Richmond, California.
I saw you gotta
hit that shit. Let's fuck
do your
with it.
homework. Make sure that you guys are out there and you guys are acknowledging the fact that they're still out here. There's still legends out here. All the legends ain't gone. There's legends out here still walking around, and make sure that you guys holler at them and act accordingly when you see them out in the street. You know what I mean? So, with that being said and do, shout out Chewy. Shout out Lil Ric for sliding through.
My
You
guy.
feel me? Shout out to everybody. Make sure that you guys follow us.
That was a weekend.
Since this is season 2.
Bro, we do them all.
Since this is
Season 2. Let's
to
go.
level up. We in this thing. Make sure that you guys go to No Invite Podcast on all your Apple, Spotify, whatever it is, your favorite podcasting platform. You can check out this entire interview and make sure that you guys peep out for the visual that we'll be dropping on RiBirth Filmz YouTube channel. Subscribe to RiBirth Filmz, RiBirth Films with a Z. Holla at us on Blaze. That's Lil Ric. That's Chewy right there, and we high as fuck.
Ye Nation.